What is up, everybody? Dave here from Go Big Sportscards, and today we have some Donruss Baseball. Now, hold up. Dave, this isn't licensed. Why are you buying Donruss Baseball? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, Top Series 2 can suck it. I have ripped so much of that. You guys probably haven't even seen any of the videos because I've spent so much money on Top Series 2, and I've gotten smoked so bad that I don't even want to put the content out, okay? So, I mean, like, it's completely unreal. So I saw these are hobby blasters, okay? So the hobby blasters have one autograph or mem card guaranteed, and you can pull people like Paul Skeens. So I said, what the heck? It's a hobby blaster. It's got a ton of cards. We're gonna rip some Donruss. I'm gonna switch it up because Topps is just, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm like super unlucky, but it literally, if I actually pulled and showed you guys what I pulled out of there, you would be completely blown away. And I don't want to lose subscribers by posting the content I filmed. And it's, I literally, I don't think I'm going to put a single video of me opening Top Series 2. And I have like 6 of them, and there's nothing good out of any of them. So I saw these and I'm like, they're hobby blasters. Let's go. Let's switch it up. We got to rip some baseball. So let's see what we can do. So here we go. There are 90 cards in here. 6 packs, 15 cards per pack. Find one autograph or mem card per box on average. Look for blaster exclusive red and blue laser parallels. And then we have the new Whammies. Okay? So we're looking for Whammies. I'm assuming it's kind of like a downtown. And then here's the checklist. It's huge. Okay? There's lots of cool stuff in here. Again, not licensed, but this is my retaliation against Topps because just nasty. Like, I was mad. I was literally, I ripped all this stuff. It came from all these different places, and after I got done with it, I'm like, I was angry. I'm like, I just spent so much money and I got hosed so bad. So we're not showing it. Deion Sanders. Really? Deion Sanders, okay. Brett Lauder, underrated rookie. I'm not happy about this. Alex Gordon. It's hard to see the names. I'm going to have to kind of move myself a little bit here. So Jim Palmer, Don Mattingly. So again, you're seeing a bunch of veterans. This is what Topps does when they have a non-licensed product. Jeff Bagwell, they throw a bunch of old players in there. Molina. All right, here is, look at that. Brandon Sproat on a rated prospect. That's sick. Donruss clearly. Alright. I didn't even know that was coming. That's really cool. I like it. Alright. There we go. I already feel better about this. Let's see what's here. Noble Meyer on Miami. Wow, that's a cool looking card. It's a prism, a disco prism. I expected this card to have numbering. It's not. I'm trying to look at it. Huh, that's cool. I'm still learning the prospects this year. There's a lot of them. Bobby Miller's is an optic. So we got clearly an optic with a parallel and then a base optic. Kierstad, that's cool. The red and blue laser. I think that's what it was. Yes, red and blue laser for Kierstad. There's a lot of cards here, though. Hagen Smith. Brady House. Brady House. Okay, so now that we've ripped one pack, I kind of know how this is going to go. We're going to rip the hits out, guys. Tons of paper in this. Paper's probably not worth a ton. Here's a parallel already. I remember ripping this last year, and this was fun. Here we go. Jeff Bagwell, and this looks like a rocket ship parallel. That's kind of neat. Oh, geez. Aaron Judge on an optic. Here we go. Jim Rice on an orange laser. This might be numbered. No. And what we have here? Unleashed. It's a cool parallel, a cool insert. Chase Dollinger. And some rated prospects. Owen Holt. Okay. Alright, I get the hang of it. So your 2 prospects are in the back. Inserts, paper. Got it. Let's see what we can yank out of here, guys. We got 3 boxes. We got lots of cards. Every pack... Oh, there's Ken Griffey Jr. Every pack is going... Cal Ripken, my guy. I just sent all my Cal Ripken cards in... Well, I shouldn't say that. I sent in the oldest ones I had in to get graded finally. I've been debating it for years and I finally did it. Rated prospect of Kristen Campbell. And again, we got the rocket ship parallel. Greg Maddux. Maddux was so good on an optic. Jace Young on one of these discos. That's a cool card. That's really cool. On an optic. Dude, I like that card. That clearly sweet too. Like that clearly popped out of nowhere on me. I was not even close to being ready for that. Red and blue laser of James Tibbs. Rated prospect. And prospect Culpepper and Noblemeyer. Alright. Yeah, I saw Hobby. I was able to pre-order these. I'm glad I did. These are pretty cool. You know, you just got to get through this stuff here. Okay, who do we got here? Dustin Pedroia. I'm saying his name wrong. This is a red and blue, like a foil. Lots of different stuff here. Trey Morgan. Billy Martin, the manager, on the optic. There's another optic of Tyson Neighbors on a prospect. And then we've got Salas and Bryce Rayner. Where's our autograph from them, right? Something here. Lou Gehrig. Francona. Alright, we got Yadier Molina on our rocket ship parallel. We got Sammy Sosa on an optic. Wouldn't it be sick if like one of those cards were autographed? That'd be so cool. Ethan Anderson. Here's a red and blue laser again of Junior Caminero. That's a good card. He's playing very well this year. And a couple of prospects. Alden Schmidt, he's not one of them. And last pack. So we gotta have an auto RM in here. Oops. So the thing I like about this is like Donruss to me is always like just a haul to try to rip. There's a mem in here. But at least they put some color in here for you. Dylan Cruz. All right, Andrew Jones. We got Burt Campaners. And what's we got here in our black one? Ian Kinsler. I'm just butchering this stuff. And our mem. Well, here we'll get to it in a second. Oh, what's this? Elite Series James Wood. Elite Series was something that was part of this. Donruss Elite Series James Wood. Pretty cool insert, and he's a hot player. People are chasing James Wood for sure. Who's our mem card? It's a cracked ice. There's a baseball helmet. Prospect of Jersey Kings. I can't read it. Hold on. Dalton Rushing. And let's take a look at this. Of course, it's from Panini. It's not from any specific game or event. Because Fanatics don't let them have anything. It's the truth. Alright, that was box number 1, guys. So, here's the thing. Autograph for mem. But look at all this stuff. You get some good players in it. Still collectible. When I ripped Donruss last year, I have a big eBay store. I sold a lot of it. People were all over this stuff when I first came out. I want to see a Whammy. I want to see a cool auto. I mean, I think I pulled like a numbered out of 10 out of Donruss last year. I forget what player it was. It wasn't anybody big. Just a lot of cards. I have many boxes of base cards. You have to start a new box after today. Add to the pile. Alright, Dylan Cruz. Alright. I'll go through these later. Alright, James Triantos on a blue Rocket. Parallel. James Wood, there we go, an optic. There we go, guys. Couple James Wood cards. Salas, another one. These are cool. I do like these. They're like black discos. They are cool. Here's a red and blue laser of Enrique Bradfield Jr. And then we got a couple prospects. So again, these are the hobby ones. I bought these, pre-ordered them from David Adams. I think they're like 30 bucks a box. Lawler, Smoltz. Alright. Carlos Beltran on a red and blue foil. Churio on an optic. Again, really nice card, guys. It's an optic. So Chipper Jones. Didn't expect to see that. A bomb squad of Gary Sheffield. Forgot about bomb squad inserts. And Christian Campbell and Aiden Miller on our prospect on the back. Again, we're looking for Whammy. For a Whammy. Alright. Okay, here we go. Vance Honeycutt on a prospect on the Rockets. Kirsten Waldrep, a pitcher for Atlanta on the optic. Dwight Gooden. There you go. I don't know if I can put any more cards in there. Jeff Bagwell on our laser. Baez, who is it? Bazana and Colin Hook. Alright, 3 packs left of box number 2. I knew this is what it was going to kind of be like when I ordered them and when I started ripping them here, but like I said, guys, there's a chase here. We'll see what we can hit. Pedro. Spencer Jones on a rated prospect. Roger Clemens on an optic. And James Triantos on an optic. And a couple of prospects. I mean, our cool cards to base cards ratio is not bad. It's a lot better than most of the time when you rip Donruss. Is that Jones? Judge. Alright, Reggie Jackson, look at that. Jimmy Rollins. Last year I think it was a Liberty insert. Reggie Jackson on an optic. Colt Emerson on our laser. You know, sleeve these and take care of them later. Bryce Rayner, otherwise I'd be here all day with you guys. I'm just going to put those here. And then a couple of prospects. Last pack of box number 2. No Whammy yet. No auto yet, but this should have an auto or a mem on it. Mem. Eddie Matthews. That's cool. Alright. Robin Ventura. Oh yeah. Mariano Rivera on an optic. Jake Arrieta on the black disco. And Jersey Kings of Brandon Sproat. Why does that name sound familiar? And a Diamond Marvels of Matt Shaw. Why does Brandon Sproat sound familiar to me? Huh. It's a heavy card. It's very heavy. Cool looking card. I like the cracked ice parallel on it. Come on, you stinker. There it goes. Alright. And then a diamond marbles of Matt Shaw. We haven't seen that insert yet. And Colt Emerson and Ethan Anderson on our prospects. Okay, last box. Again, guys, I know this is not the super most exciting rip I've had, but I wanted you to see what's in here. Let you make your decision whether or not you want to spend your hard-earned money on it. Plus, the fact that it's a hobby blaster. It's always cool to take a shot at Hobby Blaster. And again, I went right on Dave and Adam's Card World, and I ordered them, and they came to my door. It was pretty simple. I actually went card shopping today and didn't see a whole lot on the shelves. They're taking everything like they always do. Bunch of vultures I live with around here. James Wood, we like that. A. Matthews, okay. Here we go. Michael Young, third base. Numbered out of 49. Purple laser. First numbered card. I was thinking to myself as I was ripping these, I'm like, it's a Hobby Blaster. Where are my numbered cards? Well, there's one. So at least we got one here. Dion. Bryce Rayner on our black disco. And then red and blue laser. Jake Arrieta. I forget where these, they're up here. And then a couple of prospects, Joe Dix and Carter Holton. Next pack. Okay, let's put this here. Thought we had another purple for a second. Colt Keith on our red and blue. Juan Markall, pitcher, which is an optic. We got Cliff Lee on our orange laser. Paul Skeens, there we go. Paul Skeens. I was wondering, like, where's Paul Skeens at? This is one of these elites. Elite series. I was really hoping for a Paul Skeens autograph. I'm sure, Dave. Oh, Made, there we go. I've not pulled this card yet at all. Not once. Jesus Made, right there. Nice prospect. Here, we'll put him right over here. Perfect. I know it's a base card, but it's the first one I pulled, so that's cool for me. Alright, another rocket ships here. Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Pujols, and Tyson Neighbors on our rocket ship parallel. Jake Peavy on our optic. We've got Darren Baker on our black. That is a cool parallel. Hagen Smith on our red lasers, red and blue lasers, and then Cole Young and Enrique Bradfield Jr. 3 packs left of our Donruss rip. Okay. Johnny Mize. Okay. Jairo Irate. We got Chase Burns. Heston Kierstad again on an optic. We were okay with that. Vance Honeycutt on an optic. And a couple more prospects. 2 packs left. Still have a mem or an auto left. That clearly, obviously, was clearly rare. Because we haven't seen that at all yet. That was one time. There he is, Paul Skeens. Lou Gehrig. Terry Francona. Alright, Don Mattingly. I love it. Donnie Baseball. Definitely like Don Mattingly. Eddie Matthews on an optic. Dante Nori on a prospect orange laser. Cliff Lee on our red and blue lasers. And then Blade Caldwell and Kyle Teal. You know what's funny? So my eBay store is huge. There's over 11,000 cards, and I can always tell when a prospect gets called up and has a good game, because all of a sudden the next morning I'll wake up and there'll be like 4 or 5 cards of this guy being sold to different people. Like, people go on eBay and look, you know, and buy these prospect cards that have been sitting there for a couple of years, and it's funny. All right, we have another mem card. It looks like another Elite Series card. All right, here we go. Jim Leyland on our red and blue. Manny Ramirez on our optic. The optics are really nice. Bobby Witt, there we go. There we go, I'll take that. Bobby Witt. And our mem is PJ Morlando on the Jersey Kings. Rated prospect of Tyson Neighbors. And Kellen Lindsley. And our milestones, I thought it was Elite, Brooks Robinson. Haven't seen that insert yet either. So there you guys go. I mean, I think this product has some good potential. You just gotta get lucky, you know. They load the packs up without. I mean, if you guys can look at this. I mean, look how many of these we have. I want to actually this Wit. I want to put it in a sleeve. They load this up. I mean, so here's all the black disco parallels. I mean, that's quite a bit. Those are really sweet looking cards. Here's all your lasers. There's all the red and blue lasers. Then all the red and blue foils. Look how many of these we got. There's a lot here. Then the rocket inserts, rocket parallels. So they hook you up. I mean, they do. It's just you got to hit the right guy. Here's all the orange lasers. You can see back there. And then these are all optics. These are all nice cards. All nice cards. So would I buy it again? I don't know if I would. Just because what I do, and I just keep getting different things. So it's like I'm always variety. It's me. But if I was a baseball fan and I like prospects, you know, especially with the luck I've been having with Top Series 2, I might take a crack at this again. So, again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for sticking around. Again, don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe at the bottom. When you're waiting for more content, remember, click this one for me. It really helps. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.